Hi there, my name, Teacher Ilona Smith. Grade 11s, we've made it through the hurdle of grade 10 for business studies. Now we move in to grade 11. What to expect? I'm going to fill you in. Alright, so grade 11 business studies. Some may call this a mini matric. I know one of my colleagues used to call it a mini matric. So take grade 11 as preparation for the pace of matric, the workload of matric, and the difficulty or the easiness of the questions that are being asked. So it is quite a jump from grade 10 to grade 11. I don't want to scare you. I'm just here to give you the raw and honest truth. There's no point I sugarcoat it and then all of you come term 2 and you're like, this is so much more difficult. I've taught grade 11 for the past 3 years. It's the grade that I've taught the most out of my teaching career. So I see what learners go through and I know what learners go through. And that's why I'm preparing you in advance to be equipped and prepared for these changes to come. So let's see what we can expect for 2026. So kicking off with term 1. So think of term 1. We are dealing a lot with the business environments. So in grade 10, you did the micro, macro, and market business environments. So think about those, and now we're going to deal with just a bit of expansion on that. So first we're dealing with the influences of the business environment. So what influences the micro, macro, and market environments? That is week 1 and 2. Week 3, we're looking at the challenges. What challenges do the micro, macro, and market deal with? Then week 4 and 5, we are adapting to these challenges. So we've pointed them out, and now how do we adapt to them? How do we, I don't want to use the word overcome, but how do we basically handle and manage these changes? Then week 6, we're looking at the impact and the challenges of socioeconomic issues. Week 7, we're looking at our business sectors. Week 8, we're going to be looking at the benefits of a company versus other forms of ownership. And then week 9, we are looking at avenues of acquiring a business. And then you'll have your SBA and your control test. So I've seen a few of the dates, and I see that most schools will be writing the SBA end of February, and then beginning March, you'll be doing the test. You'll be only writing it on these chapters. There are 7 chapters in total. So for the test, you're only writing on these 7 chapters. And then your SBA as well. Does the test have an essay? Yes, it does. And then we move on to term 2. So term 2, you're going to have creative thinking and problem solving, as well as stress, crisis, and change management, which will be week 1 and week 2. Then you'll be moving on to the marketing function, which is week 3 and 4. And then you're moving on to the production function, week 5, 6, and 7. And then lastly, week 8 is professionalism and ethics. And then you'll be having your exams, which will be your paper 1 and your paper 2, and then your SBA as well. I did do a video last year. I will repeat it when the time draws nearer of what to expect for the chapters in paper 1 and what to expect for the chapters in paper 2. If you're feeling hasty or you want to be well prepared, you're welcome to go check out those videos, as I have already uploaded them last year. Then we move on to term 3. So term 3, week 1, you'll be doing entrepreneurial qualities, transforming a business plan into an action plan, starting a business venture based on an action plan, business presentation of business information, week 5 and 6, team stages and dynamic theories, as well as conflict management in week 7 and 8. Then you will have your test and your SBA. Now, bearing in mind, your test for term 3 does not work like the other 2 terms. You are only writing about term 3's work. Whereas in term 2, you're going to be writing about term 1 and term 2. So term 3 works the same as term 1. You only write about those chapters during that term. Then we hit term 4. You will then be doing the introduction to human resource function, and you'll be writing paper 1 and paper 2, no SBA, and you'll be writing about the entire year's work in term 4. So Please let me know down below which chapters are you looking forward to, which ones are you feeling a bit nervous about. And then I do offer private tutoring lessons online for those that need the extra help. Even if you want to go through a past paper, let me know. I'd be more than happy if you want me to check your essay and just go through it. It's 150 Rand an hour, and I do have classes after school hours and then on Saturdays for a few hours as well. Once I receive payment, we are then booked, and then I will see you in the lesson. I also want to be hosting group classes online, so I'm quite excited about that one. It'll be 50 Rand a student, and those will be held between 7 and 8, either on a Tuesday or Thursday. I will see where the demand lies. So let me know down below if you are interested in that. I'm going to take max 10 learners per class, and it'll be quite nice to have it in a group lesson, because then you guys can see what other learners ask. We can bounce on each other's ideas, and we can go through past papers, SPAs, common mistakes that learners do, common places where learners lose marks, and so forth. So I'm really looking forward to those things. There's a lot of new things coming this year. Makes me a bit nervous, but very excited as well. So if you are looking forward to that, please send me an email or just comment down below. I'd love to hear you guys' interest. And if you need the link to make payment, let me know about that as well. I want to wish you grade 11s all the very best. I know this is a tough one, but matric is right around the corner. So join in, come along. I'd love to see you guys in the comments, in the emails, and especially in those extra lessons. Please be on the lookout for videos that say updated, as I am doing an update on all my videos. Some of them were recorded in 2023, 2024, and they're a bit out of date. So I do want to update the new ones. So any videos that are done in 2026, I would advise you to watch those videos only, and then the updated videos. Yes, I'm putting myself under a lot of pressure, but I do it because you guys show up and you guys support my channel, and I know how many learners I am helping. So please be on the lookout for that, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.